All right, what up? We're going to talk about 5 rookie mistakes as a pressure washing, soft washing, roof cleaning business. The top 5 rookie mistakes that I've made in my business. So watch along. Oh yeah, guys, so I know I got the Facebook Entrepreneur Army group that you can get in. Make sure you answer the questions. You won't get in unless you answer the 3 questions that are silly questions, just asking where you're from, what you're trying to get, and that you'll abide by not being an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, also check out my Instagram at Olin's Pressure Washing, and you can see day-to-day stuff that I do, like clean jobs. I call it the wash report. It's just checkups, me doing different working on roofs, washing houses, paver sealing, the whole 9. So if you're looking more to follow me on a day-to-day basis, check out my Instagram and Facebook business page. All right, so we are going to talk about 5 things that are rookie mistakes and mistakes I've made. And sorry, I just got off work. I got hat hair. But regardless, I am going to deliver and talk about 5 rookie mistakes. So the first mistake I would say that I've done that I would suggest if you're new not to do is cut people deals. You'll get tons of phone calls and they will say from realtors,
Hey, if you do a great job and the price is right, I'll have plenty more work for you.
don't believe that. Don't believe that stuff. Here's the thing. Put yourself in their position, all right? And you're getting work done, or you're going to get pizza, or you're going to, I don't know, you're looking for a hotel, all right? If you have a good experience and the customer service is good, the type of work or food or place you're staying is good, you're going to leave a review and refer people regardless if you made a deal or not, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, let me tell you something, bud. I'm a realtor down in your area, and we could use a good pressure cleaner to do all the houses. Now, that being said, you give me a good enough price, I'll get you all the work down here.
Don't listen to that kind of stuff. So now in the beginning, you can play with your prices a little bit. Just you want to get work, and that's the bottom line. But just be careful of people like that. Rookie mistake number 2. So when you get to the house, aside from taking before videos, after pictures, before and after videos, pictures, check for oxidation on the paint, all right? So if you get to the house, just literally, man, this poison ivy's still getting me. Say this is the house, all right? You go up to the wall and just take your hand and rub it on the wall, all right? And if it's oxidized, you're going to get chalky white stuff on your fingertips. Now, low pressure soft washing, downstream injector, if you do a wide fan and you stand back, it's not going to affect it. But the rookie mistake I'm talking about is one job I went to. I had a woman come out afterwards. It looked great, but she ran her fingers across the house and she had white stuff on her hands. And she was like, this wasn't like this before. And I told her, yes, it was. There's no way we caused that, ma'am. I said, oxidation comes from sunlight. It can come from really strong mixes, but I didn't use a strong mix. Long story short, always do the finger check with oxidation. It's a rookie mistake not to do that because, number one, if you put too much pressure, oxidation's coming off, all right? And it's going to look kind of like clean streaky, and you're either gonna have to brush the entire thing, and that can get real time consuming and horrible. So always do an oxidation check, along with do little inconspicuous test spots with some bleach, or if you're using an acid, any kind of cleaner you're using, do a little test spot in an inconspicuous area, so if it does go wrong, you can stop and it's not going to be noticeable. So if you go ahead and you start doing a whole side of a house with something and something goes wrong, it could be bad. It could get really bad. So always do your before and after pictures, videos, oxidation check, do your soap chemical check, and of course tape any outlets and exposed wires, and stay away from that kind of electrical lights and things like that. So always be careful with that. Number 3 on our list today is marketing materials. All right, so when you get your marketing materials made, maybe you got a sweet logo, you got sweet colors, and it looks so cool. You go on one of these groups or websites that make these, you know, you got several companies, several people in these groups and things like that that do great work making flyers. But the important part is what you do and the services you offer and how they get a hold of you. That is the most important part, okay? Do your research in your area. Think about it. If you don't have a lot of vinyl in your area, like vinyl houses, like me, I have a lot of stucco. You don't want to put a vinyl house, a sided house on your flyer. You don't want to have palm trees on your flyers if you're living in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So do your research, know what to put. Now I'm going to show you an old card I have. This is the first business card I made when I had the beautiful idea to become a pressure cleaner. I made this card. I'm covering up my number because that's my personal number on there. And people call me enough as it is. Don't mind helping people, but they've been calling my business line and costing me money, because I pay Jill's office to answer my phone calls, and I'm getting messages from them saying so-and-so wants to know how to hook up a downstream injector. They watch my channel, which I'm grateful for you guys, but we have the group. We have the Facebook group that you can ask all your questions in. So please do that. But anyway, look at this card. Now, I ain't saying there's nothing really wrong with this card, but I was going more on based on like, oh, the Irish thing, so cool. Little 4-leaf clover there. It just says pressure washing, and then it says homes, driveways, patios, roofs, and businesses. I guess I meant to put commercial. I don't know. But just flyers and marketing is very important, so don't make a rookie mistake and get a cool flyer but not directing on what you're doing or how to get a hold of you. So put what you're doing and how to get a hold of you. The name doesn't matter so much. Maybe get your colors in there. You can make them look nice, but just do your research on that before you just dive in on Vistaprint and go all crazy ordering stuff. All right, we're down to 2 more. Number 4 on our list is get yourself a CRM, guys. Now, right now I'm using something that's called the Customer Factor, and it has been a game changer, okay? So let me just go off the top right now. All right, it stores all the emails, numbers, names, addresses of all the people that I come in contact with that are willing to give me the information for me to give them an estimate. All right, now, do I close all my estimates? No, but guess what? I have their information, and I can send them happy Thanksgiving, happy 4th of July. Just shoot them messages that we're having a deal, we're in their area, buy one, get one, you know, that type of thing. We can stay in contact, get in front of their face, and just trickle them with emails every once in a while. I don't get crazy with it, but it's like a hub for all that information. Now I can shoot off estimates right away, invoices, collect payments, ask for reviews, the whole 9. It is such. Now, Customer Factor is about $45 a month, I think, 46, something like that. I get it in the beginning. Maybe you don't have the money for that. I think anyone in business, if you're doing more than 2-3 houses a month, you got to get it. You got to get it. But they also have free ones called Joist. I had that for a year and a half, 2 years, which does the trick, but it's not nowhere near the complexity of the customer factor. And there's also other ones out there, Jobber and Markate, and there's a bunch. House Call Pro. Look into them. Don't be like me and make the rookie mistake of not getting one for a long time because it was too much money. Or I could just write it all down. I'm old fashioned. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, just get one because it keeps track of all your stuff. And when your phone does start getting busy, oh man, it makes it so much easier to ease into that growing process knowing you already have the foundation of a CRM in your system. So I recommend getting one of them right away. Now, obviously, you want to get things like insurance and business licenses, obviously. That's a must, okay? I didn't include them in this list because that is an absolute must. You should not be doing any type of business without a business license, LLC, or having insurance and the whole nine. That should be a given. This is rookie mistakes, guys. So me not getting a CRM was such a rookie mistake for me. I got insurance and I got a business license right away. That's something I did right off the rip. And I suggest you do that too. So I didn't include that in the rookie mistake because that's not a rookie mistake I made. Now I made tons of mistakes, but we are down to our last rookie mistake. Rookie mistake numero uno. Numero uno. Don't compare yourself to bigger companies, guys. Now, don't get me wrong on that. It's okay to have mentors and people you look up to, okay? Obviously, if you're watching YouTube, you have people on YouTube that you look up to and you watch and you go, wow, I can't wait to get that. You know, that's a sweet truck or sweet flatbed, bro. I get it. But don't compare yourself to them in the sense that, because it gets you discouraged. And the rookie mistake number one is me comparing to myself to guys like Ray Burke, Rob Anderson, Patrick Clark. These guys are all over the country. And when I compare myself to them, I get discouraged. Well, I was getting discouraged because I'm like, well, why ain't I like that? It takes time. None of these guys, it didn't happen overnight. It takes years and years and years. Like Rob Anderson, I think he said something the other day that he's been washing for like almost 10 years. I didn't know that. Guy's got a huge company now, but it's taken him time. And he's done all the right things as far as growing, and I'm sure he's went through growing pains. You know, same with Ray Burke and Patrick Clark. They have multiple trucks. My buddy Dan Ryan in my area, he has 6 flatbeds that he rolls around with. I think he has 15 to 20 people working for him. So, not saying you need to get that big, but what I'm saying is when I compare myself to them, I mean, I look up to them, but I don't go, wait a minute, I should be having this much. No, no, no. When you're one person, train a helper, all right? Try to get it so the helper can maybe start getting on the roof, cleaning the house, and you do the rinsing instead of him. And then get another guy in there. Then, you know, you have 2 people. Then, you know, like what I'm going through now, I have 2-3 people that work for me. And when I bring 2 people on, I try to stay away and let them do the whole house. And it's taken time for me to get there. So it's okay to look up to people, but don't get discouraged because you're not there, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to get to the point. The rookie mistake is getting bent out of shape because they're so much further along. Look at that and strive for that. But know that it doesn't happen overnight. So you can't give up when you don't get your way right away. So hope that helps, guys. I hope you enjoyed these 5 quick rookie mistakes as a pressure washer. And I hope you guys check out these videos coming in here. Thank you for the support. We've been really busy, so sorry for the mess in the background. It is what it is. I will catch you guys later. Keep hustling, stay hungry, and stay humble. Peace.